Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Kevin Lee, and let's queer up sports. MLB honors Billy Beane with new fellowship to bring LGBTQ plus opportunity into baseball leadership. Major League Baseball is taking a historic step toward inclusion with the launch of the Billy Beane Fellowship, an 18-month program designed to bring professionals into baseball's front offices. The fellowship is seeking applicants who may, quote, who may not have been identified by clubs through traditional recruiting avenues, end quote. Named after the late Billy Beane, the fellowship gives early career talent hands-on experience in baseball operations, from analytics and player development to research and software engineering at either an MLB club or the league office. Beane, who passed away in 2024, was a trailblazer, a former major leaguer who came out formally as gay in 1999 and later became MLB's Senior Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. His work, from anti-bullying education to supporting Spirit Day, reshaped how baseball talks about belonging. Applications are open through November 3rd, 2025. MLB says the program continue Beane's legacy, helping ensure that the people shaping the future of baseball reflects the diversity of its players and fans. For LGBTQ plus professionals, this could be the most meaningful pitch yet. This is really interesting because, one, I was never into sports, and yet this story, to me, I found interesting because if he formally came out in 1999, that would have been about 25, 26 years ago, which is right around the Gen Z era, right, when they'd be being born. So because this man chose to rise up and to come out and to shine in a very homophobic industry, sports industry, right? And at a time when it wasn't in media, coming out wasn't really a bonus. You didn't get stars for that.
No, that's the opposite.
Right. Even you could really be destroy a career.
Truly, truly. And so the fact that he was willing to stand up and come out, there are 20-somethings out there in the sports world that recognized him back then. So they're out there celebrating, they're living out. That's the Gen Z era, right? And so it's funny how this keeps coming up, but it just goes to show how important the topic is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and this is a grand slam. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Correct, right?
We're not at Denny's, though.
We're not at Denny's.
That's
No,
where I
not that
know
kind
it's
of
from.
grand slam. No pancakes, right? I love this. You know, okay, let me give you just a little small synopsis, right? I have lots of friends who are singers and dancers and stuff like that, right? And I have told many that have tried and struggled for years and years and years trying to get that career, right? To find another element of that career and get into it. Become an agent, become a director, write music, right? Because there's only a certain amount of places in this world for stars, for Taylor Swift, etc. Right? MLB, same thing. You know, if you are a player, right, and you maybe didn't make it to the big leagues, right, this is a great way to still be part of something that you love. And the reality is that a lot of people make more money being a manager or an agent or something like that, or knowing, learning your ways around that league. I love that. I love that.
And you don't age out. As a sports player, you age out.
You definitely
Here you've got a way to do what you love if you want to actually get into the sport, and then you can continue on. Those who have been most successful that you see, are broadcasters. You know what I mean? Like they're
great.
And this is such a beautiful way to carry, because, some of the photos that were flashing on the screen, I took of Billy in the
what a handsome
15
man,
years ago.
Dale.
When he was doing real estate and something. So anyway, but you knew Billy from before.
When I worked in Coral Gables, he and his partner at the time, so this would have been earlier in the 90s, opened a restaurant in Coral Gables, which was known as like capital of food or restaurants in South Florida at the time. So so I got to meet him a couple times and go to the restaurant stuff. He was a gentleman and he was so easy on the eyes.
And he was such a sweetheart, such a gentle spirit and a gentle soul.
He was.
And photographing him, he was just so. It was just so trying. I had met him through friends. That's how I got the gig.
Did you do nudes or just straight on? I need to know.
Did you really have to ask that?
I did, just because that's me.
But
look, he was.
It's a great way to carry on his legacy, and he was. I mean, I'm sure he's smiling from wherever he is.
Yeah.
Now
he was a trailblazer for anti-bullying, right? In a time where that wasn't even on people's radar, right? So I love that MLB is doing this. Think about it, right? Like asking for queer people to sign up without asking queer people to sign up, right? Like literally just saying, hey, it's Billy Bean. You remember him?
Right.
You know, like, please, like, you know, so apply, folks, okay? You have till next month, I believe, to apply. What a great opportunity. I mean, it's over a 1.5 year long fellowship.
And
with
a great
the MLB.
legacy. And a legacy that he brought forward. I mean, what a way to be remembered after everything. He didn't just, you know, shoot everything he had while he was alive. He set up a way that people can still be helped after the fact.
Yeah.
What a legacy.
And such an unexpectedly short life. It was a very, very tough but very short illness. So, yeah.
It's still having an impact.
Yeah.
Well, if
All
you are part of Billy Bean's family, we are here to tell you thank you for all that you did and all that you've done, and know that your man's legacy is living on forever. And I, for one, just will say, hey, who's your favorite baseball player? You know that Billy Bean? That was my favorite baseball player. That's from a lesbian, all right? Well,
Go Tigers. Go Dodgers.
Go Tigers or Dodgers. Also, wait, didn't
Tigers
he also
are
play,
Padres.
didn't he also play, like, for New York or something?
Well, he played for the Detroit Tigers, Los Angeles, but Dodgers, San Diego Padres. But then he was also, when he was doing maybe it was when he was doing the management, something that was, you know.
See, management.
See?
See, that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.